Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Cloud Security Guy. This is Tamur. In case you're new here, I talk on a weekly basis about things like cloud security, artificial intelligence, and general cybersecurity advice. So one thing I have not talked about for a while was the UK Global Talent Visa. The reason for that was I was busy making my own program on that. I've been helping people a lot, but unfortunately, it takes a lot of time. If you want to guide people and coach people into getting this visa. So the good news is I've made my own program, which I call the UK Global Talent Visa Accelerator Program. It's a complete do-it-yourself course. It will walk you through the whole program, how to get the visa, what sort of things you have to do, what sort of evidences you have to submit. So this is just a free preview of that program, which I'm uploading here. You can take a look, and if you're interested, just check out the description for the link. Hi everyone, welcome to the Technasian Visa Accelerator Program. My name is Taimurish Lal, and I'm going to be an instructor and coach for this program. Now, the Technasian Visa Accelerator Program, this was designed to be the fastest and easiest way to get technician endorsement for the UK Global Talent Visa. I'm the creator of this program, and I'm also a holder of the UK Global Talent Visa under Exceptional Talent category. So if you've purchased this program already, then congratulations for investing in your future. And I wish you all the success in getting this prestigious endorsement. And if you're still on the fence, you're still looking on this and evaluating whether or not to buy this program, then I hope this introduction will help you out and it will give you all the information that you need. So let's not wait anymore. So now, the United Kingdom, UK, is one of the best places in the world to live, work, study in, especially if you're in the field of information technology. Yeah, to give you from stats from Tech Nation itself. On average, salaries for tech jobs are usually 80% higher than salaries for non-tech jobs. And I think London is the second best place to live and work in globally if you're in tech, based on salary versus cost of living data. And especially during these uncertain times faced by many people of the last couple of years, technology has been an enabler, and companies and individuals, they've come together, found new ways of working, and technology has kept the economy going. Tech has also been a lot of it's been a good source for job creation as we return back to normal. So the UK government, they are aware of this, and they are aware of the value of IT and the digital tech sector, and they are investing heavily in this. London is a fintech hub, and the government is heavily investing in areas like artificial intelligence, cyber security, cloud computing, programming, etc., etc. So this is it's a great place to work in if you are a technical guy, if you are in the digital technology sector. But a common thing which I hear from people. So common thing I hear is I want to live, work, or study in the UK, and I want to come here and settle in permanently. But the main problem, a lot of people say, of course, is getting the visa is a nightmare. Getting to come and actually work and study here, it's a big hassle sometimes. While it's true that the UK has made some significant improvements recently, but usually coming over to the UK has not exactly been easy. What have been some of the common routes? Professionals come over, and usually sometimes people come over as students. They work part time, and once they graduate, they transition over to a work visa, right? If they're able to find a job, a lot of people do that. Or you can get sponsorships through the skilled worker program, the work visa program, where an employer will sponsor you. Or, which is the last one of the easiest ones, you can look at the option of the technician visa or the global talent visa. I mean, people use these terms interchangeably. This is a route available to you if you're a talented IT professional. You're an IT professional who's done stuff within the job and outside the job. He's made an impact in the industry. He's won some awards. He's written some peer-reviewed articles. He's been done some mentorship programs. He's contributed to the industry, and I believe this is the best way to come over to the UK due to the flexibility and the options it gives you. So, what is the technician visa? So, the technician visa, officially known as a global talent visa, like I said, I'll keep using these terms interchangeably. It enables the varieties and the best tech talent from around the world to come and work in the UK's technology sector. So the UK knows the value of talented technology professionals, and they want them to come over and contribute here. They want guys like you to come over and contribute your expertise, your creativity, your innovation, so that UK maintains its positions at the forefront of the global digital economy. And technician is the official organization which the UK Home Office, they have authorized to assess and endorse applicants. They are the ones who check. So because how does the UK know if whether you're qualified or not, right? They are the ones who will check and endorse people and say, okay, this person is a global, like an exceptional talent. or an exceptional promise, and they can come over under the UK Global Talent Visa. So the visa is for founders, or you can be a founder, you can be an employee, you can have a technical or a business background, and in sectors like artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, video games, like you name it, right? So if you are a talented or promising individual and you want to work in the UK's digital technology sector, the technician visa is the best way to go. It's a two-step process, and this program focuses on the first part, which is the hard one, which is getting technician endorsement. The second one is, or the second part is honestly applying to the UK Home Office. That becomes more or less a formality. You can do it yourself. You can even have a immigration consultant do it for you. It's a piece of cake. The hard part is this one, which is getting the technician endorsement. Okay. So over the years, I mean, these are the stats up to 2021. I'm sure new ones will have come out by the time I record this. But over the years, they have received around 4,000, I think, plus applications from over 90 countries. Recent years, there used to be a cap, which they've removed a few years back and that has made it much more popular. So this is a very popular route. You can see the top 5 countries as of 2021: India, the United States, Nigeria, Russia, Canada, Australia, so on and on. And sadly, a lot of applicants do get rejected, as technician is very strict about the requirements, right? Why they're so strict? Well, simply put, it's because the visa is quite powerful. It gives you a lot of options, and they want to make sure that this standard is maintained, right? They want only the highest standards to be followed when granting this visa. So what are the benefits of this visa? Well, honestly, it's pretty amazing. First of all, the visa is attached to you, not a sponsor. So you do not need somebody to sponsor you. That gives you a lot of stability, a lot of peace of mind. You don't have to worry about losing your job and the sponsorship that comes with it. So it enables you to work. You can change employers. You can be self-employed without the need of sponsorship. Like I said, you lose the worry about losing your job and sponsorship. It gives you stability, right? It gives you roots in the UK. There is no language requirement. There is no age limit, okay, which is pretty awesome. There used to be a cap, but now it's gone. And the visa is valid for up to 5 years after the initial visa period. So you can either apply for extension, or you can do, which like I think almost everybody does, which is apply for permanent like settlement in the UK. You can apply to be for the indefinite leave to remain, and it extends to your family also. And lastly, I think, which is not spoken about enough, it's the achievement and the prestige of getting the technician visa. It's a big achievement. You can use it to get promoted, get job offers. Employers are quite happy. They don't have to worry about sponsorship. So it is a very powerful route, and it really helps a lot of people out. I've seen it myself. Okay, so if this sounds awesome and this is your reaction, you're going, wow, I definitely want this, and like I feel I can do this, then this program is for you. This is the whole point of creating this program. So then I would like to formally welcome you to this program, which is the Technician Visa Accelerator Program. I know you will note I did not call this a course because it is a combination of a do-it-yourself course, like a self-learning course, and a coaching program. I'm going to show you everything you need to do to get that endorsement, okay? And I'm going to help you out also to make sure your documents are as good as they can be. I'm going to have 2 sessions with you to make sure your application is like, it doesn't have any mistakes. A lot of people ask me if getting the visa is difficult, and I always tell them no. If you're willing to put in the work, okay, then definitely getting the visa is not that difficult, okay? So if you're an IT professional, that's who's this program for specifically. If you're an IT professional, you want to work in the tech sector, or like you're a technical applicant interested in moving to the tech sector and you don't know how to go about it, this program is for you. Or you want to move here, but the skilled worker visa is not flexible enough, right? It ties you to your sponsor and you want more flexibility, then again, this program is for you. Like one decision I'd like to give, if you're like a business applicant, maybe you are working in the tech sector, but you're more focused on the business side, right? Not technical, more on the revenue generation and all that. Currently, this program is not for you. I'm being completely transparent. Business skills are more about customers, generating revenue and sales and customer operations. I might expand upon this in the future, but currently I don't have enough confidence to guide or coach people on the same. My strength is more on the technical side. So I'm not going to say I can do both and not give you that support which you need. Like if you're a business applicant and you want help, then reach out to me on my contact details and I'm happy to guide you with some people who can help you out on this. So happy to help you out on that thing also. This program is going to get updated and accommodate that, but currently the focus is on technical applicants. So what is this program going to give you? It's going to simplify it's going to make it simple. It's going to give you a complete overview of the technician requirements, okay? What applicants, what they need, and what makes them approve the application, okay? Step by step, we're going to build your application. I'm going to give you tips based on successful applications, and I'm going to tell you what not to do to make so that technician doesn't like think you're not don't deserve that endorsement. I'm going to give you templates also and guide you how to fill them out, which we will review together. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to do two reviews of your application. One is midway through, and one is at the end. So, I'm not going to do it right at the end because then I don't want you to make some mistake and carry it forward all the way, right? I'm going to have a midway review and we're going to have a final review. So, I hope this gives you a good idea and what the program is about, how it works, and what's the benefit of this. One point I didn't talk too much about was about me. So, let's shift the focus a little bit on me. Like, why should you care about listening to my advice and taking this program when it comes to the technician visa? So, like I said, I think I talked a lot about myself. Let's have a brief background about me. So, my background, I have around like 2 decades of experience in cybersecurity. I'm like a writer. I've written a book on AI cybersecurity, and I have two more on the way. I'm also a blogger. I have a blog called the Cloud Security Guy. I'm also an instructor. I have courses on Udemy, Skillshare, Gumroad, you name it. I'm also a career coach, so I help people out who want to succeed in cybersecurity. And I have a channel called the Cloud Security Guy, and like I wish I weekly post on a YouTube channel on which I regularly post upon like artificial intelligence, cloud security, and basically general good career advice. Okay, so this is my journey, which has been for the last I think last decade or so. I've won a few awards in the Middle East where I lived for about 10 years. Like I said, I recently published a book on AI cybersecurity with two more planned. And in 2021, I'm very proud about that. I was awarded a UK Global Talent Visa. Like I said, I'm very proud about that achievement. And so, how did that happen? So, my journey was I was living in the UAE, which is an absolutely amazing place for the past decade. And I wanted to, but I did want to move to the UK and get that experience also. UK tech sector. There was, of course, the skilled worker visa route, which opened in 2020, I think, in which an employer sponsors you, but it was seemed way too restrictive and difficult to change jobs, and you're tied to your employer until you find another sponsor. If you lose your job, you might have to leave the country. And the technician or the global talent route, I found out about it right at the end of 2020. It seemed way too difficult, right? Honestly, I read the requirement and I thought, okay, I cannot meet these requirements. So this is why I want to tell you about the three myths which I had, and a lot of applicants have about the technician visa. Okay, the first myth is I'm not good enough for the visa. I don't have enough achievements. I'm not talented enough. Technician won't consider me, right? Uh, Second one is I'm too old. I'm too young. Okay, I mean, you've passed the age at which you get the visa, or you don't have enough achievements, or I'm too young for this. I'm not like talented enough, or the requirements are too complex. So these are the common things which I've seen. Okay, so what I realized, and like based on my experience, technician visa requirements are easy if you know what they're expecting. Okay, and most IT professionals do have achievements. They've won awards, they've spoken, okay, they've published something, they have a GitHub profile, they have Stack Overflow. These things, they have done achievements within their jobs, outside their jobs, they've made impacts, okay? And the age is not a barrier. I don't know where people think about that, that if you've crossed a certain limit, I cannot get this visa. No, they want people who are exceptionally talented. And of course, that comes with experience, right? And about the requirements, if you follow a structured process, you will not get overwhelmed. One step by step. What people make the mistake is they just look at they just read the visa guide or in one go, and they get oh my god, this is too much. I cannot possibly meet all these requirements. That's not the way to do it. You step by step move. Try to understand what the requirements were, and you won't get overwhelmed. You will definitely find it easy. And of course, what are technician visa looking for? Their requirements are not out of the world. It's not like something they're looking for you to be like win a Nobel Prize or something. But the key thing is if you're an IT person, you should have a mixture of things, achievements within your job and outside your job. So you should have industry recognition, awards in the industry, right? Not outside your job, okay? These awards have to be outside your job. You spoke at seminars in the industry, or you were mentioned in publications. Maybe within your job you participated in digital products. Maybe you innovated something which really helped your customers out, or you contributed to a large product like a large project within the industry, like you participated in a large GitHub project, or like a Stack Overflow. You are very popular on Stack Overflow, okay? And you have experts who can vouch for this. You have people within the industry. They can say that, okay, I believe XYZ is definitely an expert and he's helped XYZ out. He has helped this company out, and I can like vouch for this. Believe me, you should be able to easily meet the requirement. And if not, then I'll guide you. You can actually put your application on hold for a few months. If you won an award like a few years back, you haven't done anything now, take some time off, take like 5-6 months, get an award. Like I'll tell you, but you have to make sure you're not doing this just for the application. because technician gets suspicious about that. But like I said, following these things, following this technique which I talked about here, like these ones, these steps which I understood, and honestly, I was able to, with a few help, I was able to finalize my application in just a few weeks by following this process. And it took around, I think, 4 weeks. It took longer because I had to wait. I had some evidence which was coming in, but honestly, 4 weeks is enough. 6 weeks you can stretch it if you set aside some dedicated time per week. What I used to do, I used to block some time in my Google Calendar. Just block some time after your job. I know you're all busy. You have 9 to 5 jobs, right? Block some time. Have practice that good thing of time blocking within your calendar, and say, "No, this is the time I'm going to work on my application only." Okay. And like I said, I was able to, doing this technique, I was able to finalize my application in just a few weeks. Okay. And I got the endorsement within 10 days. Okay. I applied on, I think, the 10th of April, and I got it on the 20th or the 21st of April. Like, it took around 10 days for me to get the endorsement. Okay. So this is something I'm not, this is not theory. This is actual practical stuff which I applied. So, and like, this is the whole point of this. So the goal of this program is to make technician endorsement as easy as possible for IT professionals. What happened was, I got a lot of people asking me, how did I do it? I was helping them, coaching them out, but I honestly, I cannot dedicate that much time. That's the whole point of making this program. So I guide you through it. I give you everything you need. You make it, and I'll, using the templates I provide you, using the guidance I give you, and I'm going to help you out. So I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to review those applications also with you. Okay. So if you follow this program step by step, you make the templates, you set up the review sessions properly, I guarantee you, you will have an amazing chance of getting the technician endorsement. So yeah, this is the program. This is the whole point of this. It takes you from this state, which is, a lot of people have this, confused about the visa, not knowing how to take it, not knowing what to do. Step by step, you take this program, you build the knowledge and skills of the technician visa, and we build your application requirement by requirement. Okay. And midway through, I'm going to look at your documents, and then at the end, I'm going to review your full documents to make sure there are no mistakes. Use the checklist which I provide you, and then boom, we submit it, and we wait for the good news, which I'm sure you will get. In the sad case, you don't get it. Oh, it's not the end. I'll tell you how to appeal it, and how you appeals are actually good. You'll get more feedback. And some applicants are unsuccessful, and then you get the endorsement once they appeal. So it's not like a formality. Some people are successful upon appeal. Okay. So before we start, let me start a few things about the program so that we are clear. Like a big disclaimer there. I want to make sure that everybody is clear about this. Like I said, what this program is not. Okay. As I mentioned, this program is for technician endorsement, which is the first phase, right? I'm not implied in, I don't get involved in applying for the UK visa. Okay. That is usually very simple, where Home Office comes in and does the security checks. If you need help with this, they are like immigration consultants who can help you out. Honestly, it's pretty simple to do, right? And like I said, this program is not for business applicants. It's more geared towards technical applicants. You can take this if you want. I mean, honestly, the principles are the same, but I'm just telling you, because if you're a business applicant, it has more to do with revenue generation and all that. I'm going to update this program in the future, but right now it's more for technical applicants. Okay. And big business skills are more on like the generation, revenue generation, and generating sales side. And I don't want to give you the wrong impression about this. And lastly, most important, it's not a magic wand, like a magic wand, like Harry Potter. You just wave it around, and then 100% guarantee you'll get the technician endorsement. You need to put in the hard work and gather the information for this visa. It does not matter whether you take this program or you do it yourself, or you apply with somebody else to an immigration consult. You will need to do the hard work, because you know who your experts are, what your skills are, what to do. So please, you need to put in that hard work. Like I said, the best way to do it is to block some time daily on your calendar, like after office hours, and make sure you don't do anything else. If you do it like this, believe me, you won't get distracted, because you know that time is blocked for this. I can help you out as much as I need, but like I said, you need to find your history, dig out your achievements. Only then will this program work. If you think you can just sign up for this program and everything will magically happen, no, that's not going to work. Okay. Other thing is, like, certain skills are not eligible. People who work for consultancies, consulting firms, outsourcing, junior investors, like ERP consultancy, system administration. You can read the list here. Those fields are not eligible as per technician, because usually what happens is they build products for clients, and the clients sell them onwards to customers, right? As per the visa, they want people who work for our founders of digital tech companies who build their own products for customers. Okay. Consultancy, like I said, they usually sell onwards to clients who sell them onwards to customers. Even so, if this is your main occupation, you may want to rely on other activities in a different category and then proceed with your application. I can guide you on that. But just to make sure, like this is, if this is has been your primary experience, maybe the technician visa is not for you. You can apply for the skilled worker visa. Okay. So, like I said, just a quick recap. What are you going to get for this program? I'm going to make the technician visa very simple for you, make you understand it. Step by step, I'm going to build the application. I'll give you tips on what technician visa looking for, and you're going to get ready-made templates also. And like I said, I'm not going to abandon you. It's not like you just sign up and I say goodbye and not going to help you out at all. We're going to have 2 review sessions, one midway, one at the end. And I hope this gives you a good idea what this program is. So, and this makes you excited and you're like ready to take this massive step for success. You have that, like, what do you call, drive to really succeed and get this visa, and then definitely let's get started. And I wish you all the best in this program. So I'll see you in the next lesson, and good luck on this amazing journey which you're going to take. Okay, I hope that was useful for you guys. If you are interested, then the link should be in the description or the comments. I'll pin it there and check it out. If you're interested in the UK Global Talent Visa Program, definitely this course is for you. It is much, much cheaper than anything other on the market. I've tried to keep it as cheap as possible to help out people who are interested, because the cost of the visa might be to like the other programs which are there might be too prohibitive. So do check it out and let me know. Thank you very much.